it up, hey. Use it up, hey. Use it up, hey. Use it up, hey. What's up, YouTube Nation? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Ha. If you're new here, please be sure to subscribe, and if you're not, thank you for always coming back. When you do subscribe, make sure you hit the bell right next to subscribe, because it'll let you know whenever I do upload a new video. And also, while you're down there, make sure you give this video a thumbs up as well, because it helps me out on YouTube, and it also lets me know that you guys are liking this kind of content. So in this video, I'm going to go through the step-by-step process explaining to you guys how you get your student permit in North Cyprus. Thinking of this video made me realize that my student permit has expired. You should not be like me. You shouldn't, not even a day. Should have done this last month. My thing expired, I believe, 2 days ago, which is still new, but I should have done it before it expired. I don't know, it kind of just skipped my mind. Don't be illegal in other countries. Like, that's just the worst thing you could possibly do. Back then, you doing your student permit was basically like getting any other visa, except this was like student permit. This was resident permit, sorry. And your reason as a student is staying here for studies. It could be a work thing, it could be whatever the reason may be. There's so many reasons for getting a residence permit, but for right now, we're going to go through the steps for getting residence permit as a student. So back then, you would just like go through the processes. Because you're a student, usually after collecting all the data needed, you would just take it to school, and it usually takes about a week or 2 weeks where they take it to the municipality, and then eventually they change it. Now you have to do everything online, and out of all the things, first of all, I don't really like change. I was just like, oh my god, this is so inconveniencing. I really don't know which was more difficult, what we did back then or right now. I don't know which one's more difficult. It kind of seems like what we did back then was more difficult. But now the new changed rule is that every year you have to take blood tests, which I genuinely hate, because I'm just like, when I came into your country, you did this whole blood test thing, doing a whole full body checkup and all that stuff, and you figured out that I was clean. Why do I need to do it the next year? Back then, we never did this. You just do it like the first year you come, you do all this whole full process and stuff like that, and they, you know, mark you as clean or whatever, like you don't have any illnesses and stuff like that, and you're just like free to go. And the next day, you just pay tax, make sure you have like contract, your house contract and all of those stuff to be sure you're legal, you have money, you have, you know, all those things. Kind of like a renewal process. But now with the new hospital, is so annoying, because I just see it as a way of exploitation. I feel like I should be suing your country if your country is making me, yo, I came in clean. If I picked up something, then it must be from your country. No. But the other thing again that I've always just complained about is why we need to pay so much damn tax in a country that's not ours, and we're not working. Like, I'm not getting any income. You're getting money from me. I should be getting tax return. I pay tax every flipping year. Why? I'm not earning not even $50 in this country. So why am I paying tax? It doesn't make sense. Already we pay taxes on retail level and stuff like that, school, all of those stuff. So why am I paying tax annually? Anyways, enough of that. I just wanted to make things clear. You do your medical whatever every year, you pay tax every year, you do, you know, whichever way they choose to exploit you, you do annually. So let's go to the website. I believe it's permissions, oh my god, permissions government TR. It brings you to this login page where you put in your username, and your username, so for sign up, let's go to sign up now, just for the sake of, you know, the new people. So this is what sign up looks like. Sign up page, you put in your student number, You put in your school. Okay, I'm gonna use my name, father's name. Okay, I'm going to use my dad's name. Mother's name, we'll put a random name. Date of birth, second. This is actually my birthday, so you guys better be sending me gifts on my birthday. Okay, 1995. Oh, whoops. This is what happens when you don't wear your glasses. Nationality, Nigerian. Your phone number. Okay, let's just leave this. This is a random ass Nigerian number, so let's just leave this. And then my email, let's use my YouTube contact email, and then you click sign up. I'm not going to do that right now because these details are false, and when you do sign up, they kind of need to check in with your university to make sure things correlate for you to actually have a portal. You basically have a waiting time. They will send you an email though, so you basically have a waiting time. Everything needs to match with your school, like your surname needs to match with your school, your parents' name, your mother's name, your father's name, your name needs to match on your passport, on your school, your university, your student number. Every detail needs to match. If it's not correct, it means you have false information in your school. Somebody is giving false information. Either you're putting in false information now, or your school has false information. And the way to change that is to go to school and go to your international office or admissions office and have your details be changed. It shouldn't take that long. I believe it takes 2 working days. I had that problem first. They basically spelled my mother's name in the way they would spell it as a Turkish person, which I don't even know why, because I always put down names written, not like orally. So I don't know how they came to the conclusion of switching things out. Kind of like the way they call my name in Turkish. Hawa, is it really Hawa? It's Hawa. Hava. Even though the V isn't as, but it's technically Havva. And that's actually how they call my name. Well, 80% of them. 20 make an effort, which I appreciate. Anyway, so I'm not signing up now, but that's usually how it goes. I'm going to go back because after your account has been created, this is what your portal should look like. Now let me put in my, done this in a while, yo. Oh, it was a username, thank God. Alright, so to renew your student permit, as you can see, they brought me to this page because my student permit expired like 2 days ago, I believe. Is it expired yet? Yup. Literally, like, okay, it wasn't 2 days, it was like 4 days ago. So I kind of still have my permit because it just expired. Usually you only have this page I'm on right now, only after you've paid and done you have your permit, because this page right now, this whole little square, as you can see, is the permit. You go to school. Usually when you do it, you go to school and you collect the printout. Usually when you complete all your processes, this is what the login. After you log in, it just shows you the permit, just to show that you've done your due diligence and you have a residence permit. Why mine is still there is because my residence permit just expired. So I guess maybe benefit of the doubt, if I really needed to like prove my legality on in the country, I have this. But right now I'm going to click renew. I guess they give you a little window of having this permit. Let me click print, honestly, just to have it, just to save it, you know. Let me save it before I click renew, because I don't think it'll bring me back to this page. Options, background, graphics, yes, we need it all. So it's saved and I'm going to click renew. Alright, so first please select the duration that you want to apply for. As a student, you can only apply for a year maximum, and that is exactly what I'm going to do. What is that? 6 months? Who is applying for 6 months? Do you realize going through this process is stressful? Back then we used to have 2 years, which was like amazing, but you know. So visa duration has been set and now we're back. So this is the portal. This is typically how the portal looks. Once you get your access login, this is it. You have your name, visa duration. So this is basically what I'm applying for from September 2020 to September 2021. I don't believe I will be on this island that long, but you know, just to be safe. So all these warnings, as you guys can see, is basically just things you need to pay attention to. It's not like anything's wrong. So basically the first one is says students from countries other than Turkey are eligible to apply for maximum 1 year student permit, which I mentioned. And then the second warning says you can submit your health reports if the following conditions are met. You must be a citizen of Republic whatever Turkey. Your report must be okay. Hospitals, okay, these are for people submitting reports and not actually going through with the process. But basically the first is your phone number and email address should be up to date. I believe my details are up to date. Yep, pretty much. Let me close that up. Pretty much everything is up to date. So my next step is the hospital. So now I have to click. I don't have a valid health report because it needs to be 2 months old and I've not gotten a health whatever thing in like 2 months. So click I don't have a valid. Confirm. It will take you to a place where you have to pay, which is a lot of money. I need to get my card actually. Yo, imagine 500. This is $100. I'm paying $100 just for this, and then I'll come back and still pay tax. Imagine. And now I have to pay. You pay more than this to school. Another good thing, guys, this thing actually works with your location, so it's going to give me a hospital that is kind of close by, and I'll carry you guys along when I'm going for that part of the video.
$533. Was it her?
Evet.
Okay, take a deep breath. Okay. Open your hands. This is supposed to be closing. Both closed and both closed.
2 hours?
Yes.
Okay.
And you must come here again after 2 days for injection control, okay?
Okay.
Wednesday. On Wednesday, you must come here again, okay?
Okay.
Where is your problem?
Yeah.
Nothing. Okay.
Down, yeah. I've been feeling so down, yeah. Can you tell me why? I'm down.